Attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. Liberty Law Group is here to do the heavy lifting for you. We believe in treating every client with respect and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry.
This deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador online at prg-ne.com.
If your home isn't delivering the year-round comfort you expect, call the experts at Bryant. Warm and cool, comfort and confidence. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Call 467-1111.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Why are New Year's resolutions always about getting to the gym more or dieting? We fail ourselves before the first month of the year is already over. Why not resolve to eat better, tastier foods in 2024? Look no further than Fuhrer's cheese spread. Stop eating your apples, vegetables, crackers, and chips plain. Give them some flavor. Fuhrer's cheese spread awakens your taste buds. Now that's how you start a new year. Find your container of Fuhrer's cheese spread today at your local grocery store.
Coming up in Lincoln, February 2nd through 4th at the Sandhills Global Event Center, it's the family show of all outdoors, the 55th Annual Boat, Sport, and Travel Show. With RVs, motorhomes, boats, trailers, discount tackle, and family fun for everyone. Interact with exotic animals at wildlife encounters and appearances by Husker football players. Veterans free on Friday, lots of free parking. Doors open at noon on Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. See you there!
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. It's Nebraska basketball Thursday. It's Nick driving to work Thursday.
Nick.
What
happened, man? You said you had some traffic reports to discuss.
I got to text you. I had to text you guys this morning because
you know it's bad when you're getting the driving text.
We had a little bit of a traffic report Thursday. I like to do these on Tuesday if it falls on the day, but this one can't be ignored. And some people need to just check themselves in the morning because they wake up angry, and we can't have that on the road sometimes.
Be happy, everyone. Be happy.
I'm gonna lay out the scene, right? I'm driving, what would it be, west on Nebraska Highway, coming up to 14th and Nebraska Highway.
Okay.
Nebraska Parkway, I think it is, right?
By the state pen?
By the state pen.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm driving west on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how there's just that little side you veer on to get onto, I think it's 13th. It turns into 13th Street.
Yep.
Okay, so our light, we don't have a light when you turn to the right, So, but the other, obviously the people that are going north-south have the stoplight.
Correct.
Well, so their stoplight was green, so there were people going.
Mm-hmm.
This car in front of me pulls out and turns to the right. And lo and behold, out of nowhere, a silver Toyota Tacoma. I'll call them out.
You know who you are.
I hope you're
Nick
listening.
has your license plate.
No, I actually don't have the license plate. I hope you're listening, though, because this car had plenty of time to turn, and not, make them slow down.
Speed up.
Yeah, not make them slow down, not make them, not cause any harm to the driver behind them. They didn't pull out in front of them. It wasn't risky at all. The Toyota Tacoma speeds up and just lays on the horn.
One of those guys.
Just for beep, 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 beep.
Why?
I'm not exaggerating at this. So then the vehicle that turned right, the honking stopped. The vehicle that turned right immediately turned right into a parking lot once again. And so after they honked, after the initial honking stopped, the car turns on their turn signal to turn right, and they're getting ready to turn, and the guy goes beep, 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 beep. Some people just got to stop waking up so angry. That's all I'm going to say.
So it was just laying on the horn, basically.
There was no reason to blow the horn. There was no reason to speed up right after. They did not cut you off. They did not rush you. You were still able to get to your destination, I'm sure, safely. And then to lay on the horn once again after they were just going to turn right. It seems like the universe always happens that way, to where you think something's a lot bigger of a deal than it is.
Right.
But then guess what? They turned and you were back on your merry way.
And it's like, what did that benefit you?
Nothing. And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you this. My kids will tell you, man, when they were younger and when I was younger, I used to have some problems at times with road rage.
Yeah.
And we were going to Seacrest. I was dropping one of her friends off at the Seacrest. And this kid shot in front of me. I said, no problem. I let him shoot in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going again. And we're trying to take the left on 84th to the left.
Yeah.
Okay. to go down back
Yep.
to 7th Seacrest. So I'm turning, and this dude swipes ahead. I mean, I go in the right lane. He wants to try to come in front of me, but there's another car. He flips me the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I followed him to the parking lot.
Yeah, you don't flip AD the bird.
No. Now you could. I wouldn't worry about it. But this was, she was younger, and I was like, and the thing that happened was we got to the stoplight, and I happened to have a hoodie on. That probably, I don't know. And one of my homeboys was with me, and I looked at him, rolled the window down. I said, "Did you wave or did you flip me off?" "Oh man, my bad, dog. I didn't know that was you." I'm like, my windows ain't that dark, bro. You saw me.
Exactly.
But then I'm thinking, as I'm older now, I'm like, that was dumb. Because you know what? Nowadays age, I let people flip me off. I just wave back. You want to cut me? That's fine.
But there's one thing
horn,
that you do not
that's
do.
fine.
You do not hit into AD 3 times in a row. That third time, you're catching that smoke.
What did I? When
on the golf course?
When was that?
hit
though?
it.
That was
like
like
last summer, I think.
that was last summer.
Yeah,
because we were playing with the boys.
like we let one slide, 2 slide, but third one, it's like, all right, here we go.
It was that short par 4 at Pioneers. What was that? 15? That short par 4 that you can drive.
Yep.
And I remember I went over to their hole, man, and I was that was
discussions were had.
Yeah, I was pissed. He goes, "What did he say? What did he kept calling me? My guy or something?
My guy, yeah.
I'm like,
Sorry,
I'm
my guy.
I'm not your guy, dude.
Sorry, my guy.
One time is fine because I've done it before.
Yeah.
2 times, like, okay, dude. If it's a blind shot, I
Without
can
saying
see.
4. Yeah.
Never said.
Oh, there were
word.
no
Yeah,
fours.
you gotta,
No
you gotta have
fours.
the words.
So the ambassador, the golf ambassador, went and got on.
Yeah, he was.
It was bad, dude. It was bad.
Yeah.
Unnamed texter says, "How are people so comfortable being confrontational?
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
I never honk at people. Don't want to risk them having a bad day and taking it out on me."
You're
That's the point.
exactly right.
It goes back to the
Unknown text. You're exactly right.
It goes back to the conversation we were having about people on the planes. You just never know about what's going on in people's lives or how they're going to lash out.
You
never know nowadays, and it's kind of terrifying to think about that,
bro. Nick, what you just said. I would simply say in the past 10 years, easily in the past 10 years, I have mellowed way out.
Oh yeah,
because nowadays age, somebody's, which we've seen across the country. People, right here in town, a friend that we know, Raff, which I'm not going to say the name.
Yeah,
dude pulled a gun out on him.
Yeah.
In here in Lincoln.
Yeah.
And they were scrapping. The dude wanted to fight him. So I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore. Dude, you're not, because again, we don't know what someone's going through. It doesn't justify the road rage.
Nah.
But you don't know the news someone maybe just gotten or what's going on in their lives. They could be obviously on the edge if they're doing something like that. But
I was just saying before we get to break. I mean, first of all, stop waking up so angry. Second of all, you made a problem out of something that was not even a problem. So check yourself. There you go.
Check yourself
before you wreck yourself.
Also, shout out to Massey who's listening.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Listen to this. Please ignore road ragers. Had a gun pulled on. This comes from Derek in a car. Had a gun pulled on me from a guy because he didn't like me. Please avoid confrontation.
Yes.
How about that?
Derek in a car. Derek, you're spot on, brother. It's not worth it anymore. Matt, you said Massey's listening?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Massey. Massey can tell you from the mean streets of Fox Hollow.
I say Massey's got all the road rage problems. Massey,
East Lincoln?
Indirectly, we're talking about you here.
We are.
Indirectly. Here's the deal.
All the angry folks heading to their corporate office in East Lincoln. I mean,
Angry Massey.
there's a lot of people pissed off. at Fox
Don't
Hollow.
mess with Angry Massey.
Hey, I saw Massey sitting courtside last basketball game. Listen.
Courtside.
He was the reason why we
He
won.
was on Gucci Row.
Massey was right.
He was
right next to the scoreboard.
He was right back next to the score table.
Even stood up.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Even stood up.
It's like UNLV the old days, Gucci Row down there.
Well, because I was walking back to the media room to get a pop and a bottle of water during halftime, and all of a sudden I got tapped on the shoulder, and it's Tom Massey, and I said, "Whoa! They let you down here." How could do they know who you are?
Is there talk of maybe renaming the arena TBA to Massey Arena?
He's gonna need a bigger donation.
Yeah.
Massey, that's why you're my best friend. Thinking about donations. Anyway.
Yeah, you know what, Jordan P., you're right. There's never been around a real situation or seen a real problem. One time and all it takes. It is, man. That's all it takes. JCJ, does your driver get road rage? I'm going to tell you something. The only time I have a driver is when
I travel.
No.
And I was gone every day for the last 2 weeks.
I'm not paying for it, though. You gotta understand.
What's cheaper, a chauffeur or a flight?
I would not. You guys understand? I would not pay for that stuff on my own.
Know.
There's There's nowhere in the world I'd pay for that stuff, man.
Never.
It's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I would not pay for it on my own.
That is one of the most uncomfortable feelings is when your Uber driver, you can just tell they're a little on edge, that day. And it's like, all right, you're going a little quick here. You're following that car a little too closely here because you're just not in control.
No, you're not.
You're not in control.
You know, this service, a lot of these clients hire, they're always, they don't really say anything to you unless they know you want to engage.
Yeah.
And for me, and Raff, you guys both know, me and Raff will sit 4 hours and not maybe say 2 words.
Yeah, it's great.
We literally drove to Missouri, Branson. And that whole 6.5, 7 hour trip, we may have talked 30 minutes total.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to hear ourselves talk just sake of talking. So the driver.
Well, and Raff's just not that interesting.
Boy, shots fired.
I don't mean that.
I've had it. I've had it. I'm so done with you. Today's
like,
day.
I'm done.
You talk about road rage. Well, I still have it, and I want to.
You didn't poke the bear for the last time, dog.
You don't know what kind of day I've had, Nick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm like,
Raff,
it's 8:34.
It was probably Raff in that Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
Raff got a new vehicle.
Game on, Nick Sainert. You're lucky you're only 16.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's what somebody text line
Massey
said,
said
man.
it.
Massey
said that.
Oh, man. Well, I tell you who played like they had some road rage last night, and that was Nebraska.
I'm calling the Sater squad. Come on.
Sater squad. It was Nebraska women that played like that in the second half, which we're going to get to. We got Husker women's basketball. Of course, the men got a big game tonight against number 6 Wisconsin. The last time they played, they got the brakes beat off them by 16, 88-72. Also got some college football news that was actually weird on our 9 o'clock hour. We're going to discuss this for the whole 9 o'clock hour. Are college coaches looking for the exit door now in today's new landscape of college sports? So we'll discuss that as well. Folks, it is Thursday morning. Nick and Raff, if it was no snow, it might be a golf
We'd be hitting
afternoon.
the links.
Hitting links. Yep. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive. 9.7 a ticket.
And electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Sports Show! Coming up in Lincoln, February 2nd through 4th at the Sandhills Global Event Center, it's the family show of all outdoors, the 55th annual Boat, Sport, and Travel Show. With RVs, motorhomes, boats, trailers, discount tackle, and family fun for everyone. Interact with exotic animals at wildlife encounters and appearances by Husker football players. Veterans free on Friday, lots of free parking. Doors open at noon on Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. See you there!
Sports Show!
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. The last few years have been wild, but we've been here for you through all the ups and downs, and we'll be here for you when you need us the most, for all your travels and for your day-to-day driving. With winter conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, an easy track lawnmower, or gator, every piece of equipment in pre-owned inventory is put through a rigorous inspection so it's ready to work hard for you. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Learn more at landmarkimp.com or stop into a local Landmark location and experience the Landmark difference.
A lot of work goes into making Nebraska, Nebraska. Keeping it green. Helping it thrive. Making it fun. Everything that goes into caring for our outdoors, from waters to wildlife, plays a big role in making Nebraska home. Learn how we help conserve our state's natural resources at outdoornebraska.org.
Paid for by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting partly sunny skies to go along with more mild weather. We'll see a high of around 57. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected with a low of around 40. And tomorrow, more partly sunny skies, more warmer weather too. We'll see a high of around 55. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com. Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
A wise nation honors and learns from its past. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. February is Black History Month, a celebration of the contributions that African Americans have made to American history in their struggles for freedom and equality. Knowledge is our strongest tool against injustice. Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Junior Achievement at Lincoln inspires and prepares today's young dreamers to be tomorrow's goal breakers, leaders, and things we haven't even imagined yet. Help more kids while having a great time at the JA Bowl-a-thon. Sign your team up and raise money to ensure the educational programs focused on financial literacy, career readiness, and entrepreneurship are always free to thousands of students. The JA Bowl-a-thon is February 16th and 17th at Parkway Lanes and Hollywood Bowl. Register at lincoln.ja.org.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. Nebraska plays Wisconsin tonight down at the PBA. But before that, we have a special guest in studio. We have Mr. Husker Army himself, Hugh Malone, in studio. Hugh, what is up, brother?
Hey, good morning, guys. Great to see you. I was just walking by.
Ralph Brody. I knew it right when you walked by.
Thought I would stop in. Had a little special gift. You've been very instrumental in helping us the last 2 weeks. Is I know you've alluded a few times on your show, kind of the misfortune we had, but Husker Army, it's more than a Facebook group. It's it's a name. Just what we've done in the community. Very similar to when you guys moved the station. You were on 48th Street, and then you came over here. The ticket is the ticket. You just have a new home, and it takes a while for the listeners to maybe know that you move locations, but you're still, the frequency is still the same. So yes, we unfortunately we're hacked, but we started up a new Facebook group. It's still Husker Army, but we had to rename it, so it's actually called the Real Husker Army Group 2024. Because unfortunately we can't take the old one down because the hacker still has control of it.
It's the Real Husker Army.
The real one.
The Real Husker Army. 2024. Folks, if you weren't following Husker Army before, I want to encourage you to do it again. Malone, those guys, they have a great community on there. Again, like you said, they just moved addresses. That's all they did. They just moved. They still same great content, product, dialogue. They just moved. So the Real Husker Army 2024.
And I know like all the stuff that you guys do. I know Larry Florence has his stuff up, and I know how much you guys want to contribute to stuff like that. So
well, that's what was great, because even while we didn't have a group and we were trying to organize what we're going to do, I know that Larry's been on here with the captain, but it was still great as an organization. We were still able to go out and donate to Larry's cause and stuff, and it's stuff like that we do. I know that you've mentioned some of the things we've done. Purchased a service dog for a member that couldn't get his way around town. Helping seniors, and of course, with all the former Husker charities that they do. So it was more than just a Facebook group, but that is a place that where people can call home and they can come in and talk a little bit about the sport. So that's a nice venue to have that. We're trying to get the membership built back up. It's not easy to move 39,000 members from one group to another. So appreciate you guys letting me come on. And like AD said, you can look for us on Facebook. It's the Real Husker Army Group 2024. Just ask to join and we'll get you approved.
We got Cupsker. Cupsker, good morning. He goes, I've been a part of Husker Army for years. Let's get it. Appreciate it, Cupsker.
Thank you.
I know you do as well. 39,000 members.
Yes.
Okay, I got one more question for you. What made you start it? How long ago did you start it?
It was, well, the funny thing is Raff told you about this. It was 13 years ago. And social media, we've all seen it. It can be the ugly side of how the world is. Yeah. And, you'll see people that can be armchair coaches, armchair quarterbacks. And I think it really happened when Taylor Martinez was quarterback. And you saw sometimes he'd have a great game, sometimes he wouldn't. And
look at this guy.
Nick's struggling,
but busted microphones up. But
amateur.
We're gonna let that ride.
We're good. We're
gonna let that ride.
Good thing is there was no camera.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to do is we wanted to provide a platform that was more professional. And that doesn't mean you can't get angry. There's not a person sitting here at this table that hasn't wanted to throw something at the TV once in a while.
Knock a chair.
Right. I literally knocked a chair in half. Not half, but over.
Or
Ohio State.
Exactly. And we've all had ideas about what play should be run, but I think it's about how you approach that, whether it's just, sound off or be professional at the same time. And because we started doing that, like Steve Warren would reach out with his Dream Foundation. We've done the golf outings with Mr. Foreman, and that started to attract some of the former players and the things they do once they get done with their playing career. And also a lot of the players that come from, out of state, they can get articles and stuff like that. But we would have like the Westerkamp family, folks as players' families from out of state would join because they knew that they could participate, and not have to get on there and see their son getting absolutely roasted.
Right.
And so it's been great. It really has.
Then you've got like a huge collection of like players that have worn the wristbands and stuff on the field. And
we have, it's nice. The wristbands that we would go down, it was a big part of how we would get money to be able to give to these. And, when you see Larry the Cable Guy or Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union wearing the wristbands, you know that you've been able to reach out far into the community.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Love it. Brother, I tell you what, we appreciate coming on here again. The name of the I don't want to screw it up.
I had to look it up too because I'm just so used to saying Husker Army, which is that is our organization, but the group is the Real Husker Army 2024. Find us on Facebook. It doesn't cost you anything to join. You can come in, voice your opinion and stuff like that. And you add a few members. That's how we grow. I always tell people it's like a pyramid scheme, except you don't have to buy any Amway.
Yeah, and then we think you too. Like you're one of the first people that reached out to me and like, hey, if you want to post the radio show on our site every day, we'll just automatically approve you.
Yes.
And that's
That's one thing you'll find there in the Husker Army group is Raff does a great job of posting up a link. So you guys can watch this show from there.
Zip it, Nick. I seen that smirk on your face already.
Yeah.
You're strike 2.5.
I don't understand it, Nick.
Did I say anything?
I don't understand it, Nick.
I know that look. That look is like this.
Yeah, laugh at Raff again. Doesn't do anything positive ever.
Folks, the Real Husker Army 2024. Again, the Real Husker Army 2024. The Facebook group, everything, all things Huskers. Not only you go and join, invite 5 to 25 friends to do the same thing as well, so we can get that membership built back up.
40,000. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's go for 40 or more. 40 or more in 2024. Let's do it. Malone, thank you much, buddy.
Guys, thanks for having me on this morning.
Nebraska win tonight?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
We'll be right back, folks, on this beautiful Thursday morning on 11th and O. We're at the mothership. We have Nick and Raff. Nick's at 2.5 strikes right now. We'll see what happens by the end of the show. It's the ticket, 93.7.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about atomic diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Junior Achievement at Lincoln inspires and prepares today's young dreamers to be tomorrow's goal breakers, leaders, and things we haven't even imagined yet. Help more kids while having a great time at the JA Bowl-a-thon. Sign your team up and raise money to ensure the educational programs focused on financial literacy, career readiness, and entrepreneurship are always free to thousands of students. The JA Bowl-a-thon is February 16th and 17th at Parkway Lanes and Hollywood Bowl. Register at lincoln.ja.org.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry,
This deal ends soon.
see Home Club for details.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, an easy track lawnmower, or gator, every piece of equipment in pre-owned inventory is put through a rigorous inspection so it's ready to work hard for you. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything is sold meets their quality standards. Learn more at landmarkimp.com or stop into a local Landmark location and experience the Landmark difference.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Happy hour.
Husker softball in all preseason polls. In the 4 polls, 13th, 15th, 17th, and 18th. USA Softball is part of that. Softball America is one of them as well. D1 Softball.
Top 20 as a team, and they have at least 2 players in every top 50, top 100 poll, with Jordy Ball being anywhere from second. Honestly, I think third was her lowest ranking in some of those. And Billy Andrews. Usually it's those 2. There was one that had Kate Kaneda.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday, and it's time for some history. There's a Raff roadie, right? That's a Raff roadie right there.
Oh, I missed it. Shoot. Guy. Look like a toddler with an afro walking down O Street.
Get to school, kid.
Yeah. With a tippy cup.
You're late for math class.
Who's a cute little Rico? Who's a cute little Rico?
Got his cute little cheeks.
Anyway, folks, it was good to have, again, we want to say the real Husker Army 2024. They had 39,000 members strong, and then someone that has nothing better to do but cause inconveniences and not saying heartache, but just stupid stuff. So again, the real Husker Army 2024 on Facebook. Go there and click to join. We would love to build that membership back up to 40,000 more in 2024 is want to do that.
Also, plug your meters.
Yeah, man. Man, the city lit. Man, hey,
he's got a job to do.
Man, you can't come back twice over an hour.
Plug your meters.
Yeah, you better plug them because I got popped.
They out there.
They out there. I almost just went out there like, come on, bro. Really? Come on, man. Let me buy you some coffee.
I've never understood it.
Some
people just wake up angry.
Hey, dude, Raff, I've never met anyone that hates getting tickets more than Raff.
Really?
So he was telling me this, I don't know, about a month ago or whatever it was. He says, I got something to tell you. I'm thinking, man, is your flat tires? And he's like, serious. I got a ticket. I'm like, what type of ticket?
Oh,
a parking ticket.
He called me and he got so mad.
Yeah, I was like, Raff, it's $5. It's $5.
Yeah.
It's $5.
It was $10.
It's the gist of it. Like in college, when I got my first ever parking ticket, I appealed it, and I might have just seen JFK, so I quoted, "Let justice be done, though the heavens fall."
Oh,
and
wax poetic there.
And with the appeal, I won.
Wow.
There you go.
I won.
I've appealed a few.
Yeah.
When I was in college, I did.
I do wonder how often I could win appeals.
It's worth to try it.
I mean,
you
like,
have nothing to lose.
Do you actually have to have like facts? Does it have to be fact based?
It tends to help.
Facts,
Okay.
pictures, facts, pictures.
Okay.
It tends to help.
And I think what really upset me about that one too was it was so close to the time of yeah. Oh well.
Yep.
Probably was that guy. I'm going back out there. See you guys later.
I had somebody that lived on my dorm floor my freshman year of college. He worked for parking services, and he would just go throughout all of Memorial Stadium parking lots, and the Hendricks down by the Devaney were his zone.
Yeah.
He was ticketing Fred Hoiberg. He was ticketing all these dudes just way too much. He's like, yeah, I ticketed this white nice little vehicle today. Pulled it up, and it's Fred Hoiberg. I was like, Tom, you can't do this, man.
I was having trouble.
You can't be worrying about the $10. You just took a salary pay cut.
When I was going to the university, I was having trouble with the old parking tickets for a little while too. But then I realized that just inside, they used to have Shep's area in that North Stadium there, and you used to have a little driveway right behind the stadium there.
Oh yeah.
I started putting parking my car in there
and getting away with it.
Well, here's the deal.
Wow.
On the
for 2 years.
on the university lots. Okay, Wes's mustache. Yes, I know you have to have facts. What I was gonna say is, on the university spots, this is nothing.
City.
No, on the city spots, it's nothing compared to the university spots. University, if you get popped, it's $40.
Yeah.
Whoa, for a parking
For a
ticket?
parking ticket.
Yeah.
Yes.
$40.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it. You
They're
got
ripping off the college students.
You got to pay for that football stadium somehow.
Yeah, the 20 grand they're paying for tuition is not enough.
Bro, I did not know it was $40.
That's
maybe
pricey.
it's 25 and then it goes 40. But either way, like when I got a first parking ticket out here, when we moved over to the new studio, I was like, dang, this is nothing.
See, I think that's just
I can
wrong.
get great. I can get 3 of these before I have to pay the equivalent of one.
We're back.
I will say this on game days at times I've parked when I was like in a hurry or something like that. And we rarely even drive down on game days anymore, but there's times I've got to park it. I was like, well, I'll get paid, even if it's max, I'll say $15 is cheaper than paying $40 in the garage or something like that. But that's ridiculous on campus. I didn't realize that.
Here's what's crazy. So 4921 says when I was in college, I would get a ticket and then just leave it on my dash every time after. Never got a ticket. Again, it is $40 at UNL, somebody says. But how about this, 4921? That plan didn't work yesterday because I'm looking at a vehicle right now outside that has 2 parking tickets on their road. I'm pretty sure
it looks like
that. I won't name the name, but I'm pretty sure that somebody that works here at the ticket had 2 on his windshield yesterday.
I think that's jacked up.
There were
Ralph Roadies.
They're from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. There were.
I mean, I don't know what they look like.
Yeah, there were. Yeah,
one guy looked like John Denver, didn't he?
They look like they eat cheese. But no, there was multiple vehicles yesterday that had 2 tickets because they came by twice in the span of an hour and a half, and they were just bam, bam, bam.
I think this is wrong, man.
Yeah.
Something's
got to change.
I think it's wrong. Pete says, this is wrong, Pete. He goes, on the appeal, don't say you want the truth. You can't handle the truth. He says, that didn't end well for me. They gave Pete a boot on MLK Day 1 year outside the Capitol. But there and my dream didn't align.
That's awesome.
How you gonna give my brother a ticket on MLK Day at the march?
When the guy's got 2,000 and past parking tickets, you got to do what you got to do.
Didn't he lock hands with you and say,
I will say,
I have a dream. Take my boot off.
You should have just said, we shall overcome. I would have slapped him upside his head.
Have you guys ever seen those parking wars shows? Where you gotta pay your parking tickets.
Yeah, man.
And it's always in like downtown Memphis or something. It's just like, you gotta pay your parking tickets.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm just doing my job.
This is crazy, man. Brad from
Yeah.
Baldwin, I've done that. Like you said, good morning to you, brother. He says, game days downtown, take the $10 parking. It's worth it instead of the garage price. It definitely is, man.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Little history, y'all. Little history. This is not necessarily Nebraska football history, but Nick, this show came out way before you were around. And actually, it started before I even was born. You remember, Raff, this name. You guys remember Sherman Hensley?
Yes.
Who was Sherman Hensley?
George Jefferson.
George Jefferson. He would call people racial epithets on the air. I mean, it was like him and Tom.
Yes.
I mean, they would go back and forth, and he would have that walk. His hands would go like that when he walked. And but Sherman Hensley, his birthday is today, February 1st.
That's awesome.
If Sherman Hensley was alive today, he'd be 86 years old. But he was on Archie Bunker.
Yep.
Then they got his own
Then
show, the Jeffersons.
Jeffersons.
Then they had a show called Amen that my parents used to love. It was about a deacon in a church and things like that. But Sherman Hensley, this was what's cool. He worked he worked during the day and then took acting classes during the evening. He got his first break at 35 years old.
Wow.
Sherman Hensley, born in Philadelphia, PA. I was looking that up on a little thing on Instagram this morning. And I was like, man, he'd be 86 years old if he was around today, man. So shout out to happy birthday to the late Sherman Hensley. Also, before we go to break and come back with the 9 o'clock hour, folks, in 2004, former Nebraska lineman Bob Brown becomes the third former Husker to be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yep. Also, Jamal Lord's 15-yard touchdown run gives the South a 10-point second-half lead in the Villages Gridiron Classic, but the North rallies to win. I'm going to tell you something about Jamal Lord. That dude loved my little bro tougher than nails. Yep. And the criticism he would get at times, he go, big bro, it's all good. He goes, I'm from beyond New Jersey, kid.
And he's arguably one of the greatest running quarterbacks in Nebraska history.
Yeah. Jamal Lord was just phenomenal. The dude was
Bob Brown.
Bob Brown.
I was at his Hall of Fame induction.
Bob Brown.
Nice.
Yep.
He played both sides in Nebraska.
In Nebraska, he sure did.
Both sides of the ball. Offensive line, defensive line. He was a freak of nature. Folks, we'll be right back for the 9 o'clock hour. We have a lot to discuss in this crazy world of college football, college sports just in general. Why are coaches taking exodus and out of it, even for some lower paying jobs? We'll discuss it when we come back. It's The Drive on this Thursday morning, 9.7 The Ticket.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. The last few years have been wild, but we've been here for you through all the ups and downs, and we'll be here for you when you need us the most. For all your travels and for your day-to-day driving. With winter conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197. Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
We wait all pro football season for the big game. But will you come out on top? Warhorse Festival of Games is putting you at the center of the action with 2 chances to win big. Earn entries for our $100,000 prop card challenge daily at Warhorse Casino Lincoln. Enjoy slots, sports wagering, and horse racing. Then make your picks about the big game to be eligible to win. Qualifying entries will also be put in the running for your share of the $20,000 grand prize drawing. Increase your luck for the drawing by playing free online games on the Festival of Games website. Skip the trip to Vegas and get in on the big game right here at Lincoln's favorite place to play. And if that's not enough, our $1 Million Bracket Challenge for college basketball is coming soon. Full details are online at warhorsecasino.com. Warhorse Casino Lincoln, just minutes from downtown at Highway 77 and West Denton Road. Why not today? Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's not just the big game everyone looks forward to, it's the food. If you're hosting a super party, let Hog Wild Pit Barbecue do the cooking so you can cheer on your favorite team. Slow smoked ribs, beef brisket, pulled pork, hot links, and so much more. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
A smoke-free environment is the only way to fully protect from the dangers of secondhand smoke. That's why smoke-free policies are so important to me. Whether it's in my car, apartment building, or when I'm dining outdoors, there's no place for secondhand smoke or e-cigarette aerosol. Breathe easier knowing the facts. Visit smokefree.ne.gov. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we'd like to say thank you for a record-setting 2023. So let's start off 2024 with the bang. They've got huge trade-in bonuses and finance bonusing happening right now on our new inventory at Koppel. Get up to $8,500 off select new models at Koppel. So if you're shopping for a new GM product, go to our website at koppelcars.com. You won't believe the discounts. Make that short money-saving drive down 144th Street. You'll be glad you did. Must have trade and finance with roof credit. Stock number G207684.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. You know, also on this day in history, Tom Brady retired in 2022.
Is that right?
And you know what this day in history?
Is that the one from the beach?
Nope.
Okay.
And on this day in 2023, Tom Brady retired again.
Oh, was that one from the beach? That
was from the beach.
That was from the beach.
Same exact day, 2 years in a row.
Is there something specific about February 1st with him?
No.
Groundhog's Day?
That's tomorrow.
No, that's close.
I need to watch that movie still, Groundhog's
Yeah.
Day. Is it Bill Murray, right?
Yep.
Is it good or dumb?
I'd say dumb, but so dumb it's funny.
So dumb it's funny.
Yeah, I think it's a lot like
The Other Guys movie I was talking about. It's so
Yeah.
dumb it's funny.
Oh yeah, it's entertaining.
I was okay. You guys both know I call it dead TV when I'm just emailing something I don't have to pay attention to.
Yep.
Tombstone was on again.
Oh, there you go.
I'll be a Huckleberry.
Yeah.
It was on again. Man. You tell him I'm coming and I'm bringing hell with me. Nick, you haven't seen that?
Nope.
Dude hadn't seen Star Wars. I gave me that little wager I gave that kid in Chicago.
Yep.
Nick, and I appreciate the love.
I'll
Nick,
raise my hand for $100.
Nick, all Nick had to do was watch Star Wars. For $100. He didn't do it.
He passed.
And you had a road trip even to go to Colorado when you were on your golf trip. You were driving to Colorado. I said, Nick, you got 16 hours round trip to watch a 2-hour movie.
It happens.
It happens sometimes. I've been there. You know what? I was thinking about this, man. It's Black History Month. The next time that dude gives me a ticket, I'm going to say, you can't give me a ticket right now, man. It's Black History Month, dog. You can't do it. Nick, Rico, look at Rico!
Before we get too far, we got a phone call from Mike, who's been patiently waiting.
Oh, Mike, what's up, Mike?
Hey, not much. Hey, I guess I'm sure you guys know, but maybe a lot of people don't, about Jamal Lord. I think Sip asked Frank Solich one time about what it would have been if Carl Crawford would have went to Nebraska instead of playing Major League Baseball. And Frank went on to say, you know, what a phenomenal athlete Crawford was. But then he said what would have really been nice was we could have moved Jamal Lord to maybe his more natural position at safety, and he said Jamal would have played a lot of years in the NFL.
Yeah, he would. You know what, Mike? That's a great point because Jamal was about 6'3", 225, and with physical, he loved the contact.
I actually think
Mike, that's a great point, man.
Didn't he sign as a safety? I thought for like the Houston Texans. I thought he got like a free agent opportunity to switch over to defense. I could be wrong on that, but I feel very strongly that he did.
Mike, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in, brother. You know, Scaper, appreciate you, man. These guys make me laugh.
Oh,
man.
my laugh's not funny? Come on, Scaper.
These guys make me laugh. Have a great one, Scaper. Yeah, man. You guys, we talked about, I seen this last night, and I know the guys on the spillover discussed it as well, Jake and Coach and Sip. But Jeff Hafley, he's the head coach at Boston College, leaves Boston College to become a defensive coordinator for the Packers. And this was, Thamel reported this, and he mentioned that one of the big reasons why he left from the people he talked to, he simply said, he goes, you know what, man, he goes, I want to do where it's football again. I want to coach football again. DP, what's up, brother?
Oh, just another day in paradise, AD. You know how we get down.
They whipping them tickets out left
You know
and
how
right.
we get in. The city,
like it's candy.
Listen. Next week, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to let go of a rager. Because if you want full understanding, people ask questions about downtown Lincoln. And for nickels and dimes, you will make it impossible for business to be done in downtown Lincoln over nickels and dimes.
Right.
I can tell you, just as simple as I can tell you, we offered to literally, I said, whatever the rates that you generate in a year out here at these spots, let us pay those fees. So people can stop in, say hi, get coffee. Nobody deserves a ticket because they wanted coffee.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves a ticket for, and I'm telling you, the little fellow that was handing out tickets yesterday, or there were a couple of them.
Little fella.
Oh, let me.
Was
tell
it Rico?
Let me tell you. Well, it was the thing that it didn't matter how tall the dude was; he was going to be littler than me. See, and I asked him. I said, "What's the why are you stalking? Why are you being a predator to this when you're literally making it the experience of being down here difficult?" But okay, and just imagine that it could be 5 or 6 people who are making a decision for it to be difficult for Lincoln, for people in Lincoln to just stop and get coffee on their way or stop in, but
without going into a garage,
right? Like it's a okay, like because and again, you just said, now I gotta hire a meter person to just run and put quarters in machines. Just all day, like your job
workers. To
like
have
your job is going to be just putting quarters in machines. But okay, fine. But I'll get to those folks. Our buddies at the Lincoln Stars love the Huskers. They love the ticket. They love putting on extra events. And what they did for us was, for the former Huskers, they want you to come and do the puck drop.
Yeah.
At the Icebox. So you need to look at the schedule.
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Pick a day so you can go down and do it. And AD, as a former Husker, they did a special thing for you guys.
Oh wow! I don't have to ice skate or not, do I?
No ice skates.
Oh, look at
no
this.
ice skates.
Oh snaps!
Oh, that's pretty
sweet. And they got the name and on the back.
Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome.
This is awesome, man.
Right. So for Coach Rocky Russo, former President Lori Crocker,
wow.
they went in and did the thing. And so at some point in the near future, we'll get you down and let you do the puck drop at the Icebox.
This is awesome.
But to do that, but yeah, it's based.
That's awesome.
If you're on the text line, I mean on the streaming on YouTube, you can see that on there.
That's fire.
That's sweet.
I love it.
It's fire. So
that made me forget about my ticket, man.
There we go. Yeah, we do
parking meter guy. You're not getting one.
We do the small things, but employee 8896, I'm coming.
I like it.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. He knows the number.
8896. Look, you're not gonna give me your name. Oh, I'll give you my badge number though. Okay, 8869. County employee.
Hey, in the words of Deion Sanders, DP,
he's coming.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
That's great.
DP, thanks. Big
and
shout
I'm
out.
bringing hell with
You're bringing
me.
hell with me. It'll be Rico. Rico's face.
Oh, he is not happy.
Oh man, folks,
He's mad about the whole time.
We'll be on a very short break. We'll be right back. Again, Rocky Russo, the entire Stars organization. Thank you for the jersey, guys. The name on the back, the number. Thank you so much. I can't wait to come drop the puck. As long as I don't have to put on ice skates, because then I will not be walking if I do that.
No, they put a carpet down for you and all.
Oh, nice,
So,
nice.
Yeah, you just waltz on out.
Just waltz on out there. Waltz on out there. I love it. Folks, we'll be right back. Very short break. It's The Drive, 9.7 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Husker fans, your Nebraska wrestling team is back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center for a Big Ten matchup on Sunday, February 4th against Illinois. The duel begins at 2 p.m., and the first 350 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling pennant. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111. Again, that's huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You're spending $300 a month. Binge drinking is the most common form of excessive drinking, which costs the United States more than $191 billion each year. By drinking less, you will save $300 a month. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
24/7 threat monitoring, expert tech support, streamlined communications. Allo has a solution for that. Protect your business with Allo Business. Comprehensive firewall security, Microsoft Teams voice-integrated communications, cybersecurity and IT support managed by experts. From productivity to peace of mind, Allo has a solution for that. Allo means business. Protect your business by visiting allofiber.com/business.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Why are New Year's resolutions always about getting to the gym more or dieting? We fail ourselves before the first month of the year is already over. Why not resolve to eat better, tastier foods in 2024? Look no further than Fuhrer's cheese spread. Stop eating your apples, vegetables, crackers, and chips plain. Give them some flavor. Fuhrer's cheese spread awakens your taste buds. Now that's how you start a new year. Find your container of Fuhrer's cheese spread today at your local grocery store.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting partly sunny skies to go along with more mild weather. We'll see a high of around 57. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected with a low of around 40. And tomorrow, more partly sunny skies, more warmer weather too. We'll see a high of around 55. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Coming up in Lincoln, February 2nd through 4th at the Sandhills Global Event Center, it's the family show of all outdoors, the 55th Annual Boat, Sport, and Travel Show. With RVs, motorhomes, boats, trailers, discount tackle, and family fun for everyone. Interact with exotic animals at wildlife encounters and appearances by Husker football players. Veterans free on Friday, lots of free parking. Doors open at noon on Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. See you there!
Happy hour.
Husker softball in all preseason polls. In the 4 polls, 13th, 15th, 17th, and 18th. USA Softball is part of that. Softball America is one of them as well. D1 Softball.
Top 20 as a team, and they have at least 2 players in every top 50, top 100 poll, with Jordy Ball being anywhere from second. Honestly, I think third was her lowest ranking in some of those. And Billy Andrews, usually it's those 2. There was one that had Kate Kaneda.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everybody, we're back again. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. Got it.
You know, I want to go back out to, obviously, big shout out to Florial's as always. John Holt in Holt, Michigan. Brother, you texted in about 8:27. We just started. Good morning to you from Michigan. He goes, what is your prediction for tonight's game? Which we're going to answer. That. We're going to answer that in a little bit here. But thanks for John. I want to make sure I got you in if you're still listening, brother. Appreciate you. And Troy and Lincoln, yeah, do the George Jefferson walk downtown. Yeah. You guys, we were talking about this briefly. We'll talk about this very briefly. Do you guys think, and maybe we can hit on this more tomorrow. We'll hit on this more tomorrow. But we're kind of leading you up to it. The exodus of coaches, and I've got a few buddies of mine personally that want to leave the college ranks because of the NIL, because of the transfer portal, that it's no longer, it's added 2 more tasks onto their already busy tasks. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Yeah. So something for you guys and girls to think about tomorrow, we're going to discuss this tomorrow, is that if you're a college coach, not a 35-year-old something, a 40, even a 40 or something, but if you're in your 55, 60, 65, and granted, each person's different, would you still have that same passion for it? Yeah. Add in those more things, knowing you would literally have to recruit your roster daily, You have to worry about the NIL. Is it enough money? You're dealing with collectives around the country. There's a lot more stuff that's in this now that wasn't there just 4 years ago, 3 years ago, as far as that goes. What would you do with that? So we'll discuss that tomorrow because we definitely want to get on Husker basketball. You guys, and we didn't talk about women really either.
What?
Women's basketball, because we're talking about tickets. The women obviously knocked off Purdue yesterday, last night, which was, guys, I thought that was a huge win.
Much needed.
They needed that win after 2 back-to-back losses. Their next 2 games out of their next 3 are at home at Pinnacle Bank. And so the women knock, and they play at 2 p.m. against Rutgers, but Markowski and White both scored 14 points to leave a ball. They had a very balanced offense. Natalie Potts, man, I'm just blown away with the freshman, man. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals. Moriarty, I always miss her name. Moriarty. Kendall. She had 11 points off the bench. Jazz Shelley again was awesome what she did. Double figures, 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And when I was a little worried about Nebraska going into the half because they left 7 points straight.
Well, weren't they only up by 1?
32-29.
Up by 3.
And they were up like 8 or 9. They had 7 points straight. I'm thinking, don't fold again. You know, you got all the momentum. And they came out in the second half, though, and just went buck wild. They held Purdue to 29 points in the first half, only 25 in the second. They went on a big run and took care of business. So a big shout out to the Husker women's basketball team for taking care of business last night. They play Saturday against Rutgers, which always is tough. Always tough. And that tip-off is at 2 p.m. You can watch it on the Big Ten Plus. Hopefully the Big Ten Plus has sound for the first
details,
half.
Details.
I was like, what's going on?
It's not like we're paying $10.99 a person.
But, you know, if you're paying $1, you should still get your dollar's worth, regardless of what it is.
It's just about the product.
It's about the product. So I just watched that and the Northwestern Purdue game, which, by the way, guys,
Chris Collins,
that officiating was atrocious.
Okay, so I'm glad we brought that up because
I seen your tweet last night. You were spot on.
I mean, think about it this way. So Purdue escapes from Northwestern at home in West Lafayette, right? Well, so then you have it where I'm not big on like free throw disparity and differences.
But this was ridiculous.
Purdue attempted 46 free throws last night.
46.
Northwestern attempted 8 on the road. Now, all right, maybe it was 42 free throws. Either way, it was in the 40s, and it was a 20-plus differential.
It was bad, bro.
Now, what's crazy is I think Northwestern lost by 6 in overtime, so they still were able to take Purdue to overtime
because of
Yep. And what I thought was really, really respectable by Chris Collins.
He still dapped up all the guys after he got ejected.
So he gets tossed. He's fired up.
And I don't blame him.
Yeah. He's fired up at the officiating because of
that
everything that was happening.
Okay, Nick, real quick. In regulation and on overtime, they were taking the ball out from underneath their own hoop, underneath Northwestern's hoop. Purdue was.
Yep.
The hook was so egregious, Raff. I mean, it was an obvious hook.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyway, Chris Collins gets tossed, like right before
0.01 seconds
right
or
before
like
the horn sounds, which is something also like if I'm a player, I'm saying hell yeah, coach. Like
I wouldn't have cared.
Exactly. Excuse me. So then Chris Collins is getting given an earful to the referees, rightfully so. They're convening, they're discussing what's going on, and while Chris Collins is basically getting walked off the court, He looks at Matt Painter, shakes his hand, goes up to Zach Edey, shakes his hand, shakes as many of the hands as he can of Purdue, gives the thumbs up to the crowd, gives it like he was once again doing a respectable move to where, hey, it's not about Purdue in that moment. It's about standing up for Northwestern.
I thought it was,
and for that free throw differential mainly because
it was horrible.
It should never have, you should never have 25 plus free throws than the other team.
Nick, I would have got ejected probably midway through the second half, as bad as the calls were. And you know what? During the press conference, I wouldn't have cared if you fined me.
Yeah.
Nope.
It'd be different if it was like within 6 or 7.
Yep.
40-8, 42, 46 to 8.
46 to 8.
46 to 8.
Purdue was playing perfect defense.
So, I mean,
I'm sure that's what the ref said too.
Yeah, exactly. So it was kind of crazy to think. I mean, the differential. So, but tonight now, though, guys, Nebraska hosts 6th ranked Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
We always talk about the keys to the game. In your guys' eyes, what is the one most important thing that Nebraska has to do tonight? This is a national title. This Wisconsin team has gained a lot more national respect since the last time Nebraska played them. When Nebraska played them, I think they
82-72.
Yeah,
88-72.
Yeah, 88-72. Yes, but I think nationally their ranking wasn't near the top 10. Here they
like
are.
19 or
They are
like
a
that.
clear-cut national title contender, and it's led by guess who? Chucky Hepburn.
Chucky.
What is the number
He's having a heck of a
one?
year.
Yeah, he is. Name the number one thing Nebraska needs to do tonight to get a win over number 6.
For me, I think it's do not fall in love with the three-pointer. I mean, shoot your three-pointers, of course, but don't fall in love with it. Still work that inside game. Try to get rink hot again, in the inside and get that inside game. Because sometimes in Nebraska, if they fall in love with that three-point shot, it tends to lead them into trouble.
Sometimes, because a lot of the times they've shot really high, really well from beyond the arc, right? And like Ohio State, they shot extremely well from beyond the three-point line. Against Creighton, they didn't so much, right?
Yep.
I think a lot of it's got to be adjustments. I think it's got to be mid-game adjustments because this is a game where I think like Casey could have a big day.
Yeah.
I think also you need to figure out a way to keep the crowd in it.
Yep.
Don't allow yourself to be down by double digits in that first half.
Yeah.
People are going to leave early to beat the traffic, but don't give them the reason that they're leaving early is because you got blown out at home.
Yeah, I would say for me, you guys, you have got to take care of the basketball. When we played Wisconsin the first time, I mean, it was sickening the amount of turnovers we had. And I'm going to say this too as kind of a disclaimer. Minnesota was shooting. I mean, I keep saying Minnesota. Wisconsin was hot as heck.
Yeah,
when
they
played
were hot
in January. I mean, it was one of those. It was kind of like the game we had against Ohio State.
Yep.
But with that being said, we have got to take care of the basketball. We cannot afford 13, 14, 15. If we can keep it under, I would say under 10 turnovers, I like our chances. And also, you have got to rebound. We rebounded terribly against them the first time.
Yep.
So if you can rebound the ball, minimize the turnovers, and also you got to make Chucky uncomfortable. You can't let him, because, he can already come here with a chip on his shoulder. He loves coming back to Nebraska and lighting us up.
Yep.
I mean, anybody would. So you got to keep him under control. And on the offensive side, Raff, to your point, and Nick, you as well, it would be fun to see them almost kind of slow the game down, too, with Rink in the middle. And like I said, Wiltshire, I think, has to have a big game tonight.
Yep.
I think also Bryce Williams always got a big game. Yep. But I think if you get the ball into Rank and run your offense, think about this. Don't be in a hurry.
I think even more so than just big game, just a smart game. And
Smart game.
that goes with the turnovers,
Yes,
right?
you cannot turn the ball over.
Think about it this way, guys. In the last 3 games, and this is an ungodly number, in the last 3 games, Nebraska has 42 total turnovers.
My gosh. In the last 3?
In the last 3 games against Northwestern, that they scraped out the victory because they shot well.
Well, they had 18 and one.
Right? So they had 18 against Northwestern, 6 against Ohio State, 18 against Maryland.
Yep.
42
and
total turnovers.
Yep.
And obviously one of those 3 were a loss because they shot their way better
their way
than
out
Northwestern.
of it. And that's not always going to happen.
Northwestern was just a sloppy game altogether.
It'd be nice to see Juwan Gary, too, if that's a possibility.
Second thing I would say, in addition to what you said, AD, Rink Mass, is we saw him go off for the 30-burger against the Buckeyes, right? And there was a high volume with Rink Mass. Now, I understand matchups certainly play a factor in it, but against Maryland, Rink only shot the ball 5 times.
Yeah.
He's one of your best players. He's one of your most efficient players. You got to get him the ball, and you got to let him try to get the ball in the bucket.
Absolutely.
Volume from Rink Mass. Because if Nebraska wants to win games, whether they're playing number 6 Wisconsin or whether they're playing unranked Penn State in a couple of days, it doesn't matter. You need your best players to play well and shoot the basketball. Shooting the ball 5 times and getting 5 points is not going to be a recipe for success.
Get that crowd into it. Couple hustle plays from Hoiberg just to get that crowd fired up. Usually that's what does it.
It is.
One of his steals, something scrappy.
We mentioned Hoiberg. I think he could be kind of that X factor like he always is.
Yep.
Getting what I call doing the dirty business. Yep. A lot of things that don't show up in a stat sheet. A tipped ball, diving for a loose ball. Coach Brown walking by.
Coach Brown. Raff Cerroti. That's a Raff Cerroti right there. That's a Raff Cerroti.
That's the legend.
Coach Brown.
We're about to probably see it here in a second. We're about to see it.
If you're watching on the stream, there he is.
There he is. I hope I get that. Let me see if I get it. There we go.
That's awesome.
Coach Brown walking through downtown.
Oh,
I love
awesome.
it. I love
That
it.
is
I
awesome.
love it. Yeah, I think Hoiberg is going to have a big game tonight, too. Like I said, a lot of those X factors. We can get Juwan. Have we heard word on Juwan yet? Iffy?
Not unclear.
He put out an emoji yesterday that Schaefer was saying was sort of like a wry smile.
Okay.
Yes.
That was what the hieroglyphians.
And you know what we always believe? I was coached this. Prepare as if.
Yep.
Meaning as if they weren't going to play. And you have to prepare that way. If you have them, obviously it's a bonus. It's a huge bonus. But you have to prepare and play as if that he's not.
Bingo.
So we'd love to see that.
There you go.
Folks, we will be right back for our last segment. We got some RGT action coming up. We got the 80 Attitude Gesture on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, and we all got tickets. We'll be right back.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, an easy track lawnmower, or gator, every piece of equipment in pre-owned inventory is put through a rigorous inspection so it's ready to work hard for you. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything is sold meets their quality standards. Learn more at landmarkimp.com or stop into a local Landmark location and experience the Landmark difference.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Saturday, February 3rd versus the San Diego Mojo at the CHI Health Center in Omaha. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pearson and Renee Saunders starts at 5 p.m. with first serve at 6. Make sure to tune into the Next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting partly sunny skies to go along with more mild weather. We'll see a high of around 57. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected with a low of around 40. And tomorrow, more partly sunny skies, more warmer weather too. We'll see a high of around 55. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? Or a 14-year-old girl who signs up to every after-school activity, not to make friends, but just to get something to eat? Or a retiree who fell ill and had to choose
between getting medicine or groceries.
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew were hungry. I am hungered in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we'd like to say thank you for a record-setting 2023. So let's start off 2024 with the bang. They've got huge trade-in bonuses and finance bonusing happening right now on our new inventory at Koppel. Get up to $8,500 off select new models at Koppel. So if you're shopping for a new GM product, go to our website at koppelcars.com. You won't believe the discounts. Make that short money-saving drive down 144th Street. You'll be glad you did. Must have trade and finance with roof credit. Stock number G2076684.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Let it slip, it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it twice a day.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it in the morning and before dinner.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it, and share it with my doctor. Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor.
Now that I know my blood pressure numbers, I talked with my doctor. We're getting those numbers down.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Learn more at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
24/7 threat monitoring, expert tech support, streamlined communications. Allo has a solution for that. Protect your business with Allo Business. Comprehensive firewall security, Microsoft Teams voice-integrated communications, cybersecurity and IT support managed by experts. From productivity to peace of mind, Allo has a solution for that. Allo means business. Protect your business by visiting allofiber.com/business.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with 4 Lincoln locations, but now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
RGT.
What you got for us today, Chris? Raff?
Well, Nick Sainer.
I've never called you Chris.
Yeah, I only let my friends call me Chris.
Come on. I usually hear AD call you Raff too. So what's that say?
Well, he knows he can call me Chris if he needs to. You're on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. All right, everybody. Ooh, yeah, you really can't call me that. That's only allowed for.
That's my middle name.
That's allowed.
Really?
Yeah, Christopher.
That's only allowed. That's the ACD. Come on now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
All right.
What you got?
All right, everyone. Today's.
All right.
Don't ruin this. Don't ruin this. No. Wow. Nick, not the nicest guy I know. All right. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Dr. Jerry Weber. It was announced yesterday that for 50 years, Jerry's been part of the Nebraska Athletic Department training staff, and he will be retiring this summer. And I just wanted to send out a Raff's Good Take out to Jerry. Good dude.
Yeah.
Just one of those guys. He knows so much. He's been around and seen so much, and great stories, great person. Hangs around a ton with Coach Allen, Francis Allen. But I just wanted to give Raff's Good Take to Jerry Weber for everything he's done for the state of Nebraska and everybody that he's helped along the way to make Nebraska successful, because you are definitely one of those key components of what has made Nebraska great. So congratulations on your retirement, and you are Raff's Good Take.
Raff, couldn't do it for a better person, man. Jerry Weber, I've known him since I was a kid, before I was at Nebraska as an athlete, and Jerry's just a good dude, man. Yep. Solid dude. There was many times he helped me up after I was knocked out.
Are you hurt or are you injured?
I don't even know my name right now, so big shout out to Jerry Weber. Thank you for all your years of service and sacrifice and passion for us Grad Athletics. Jerry, appreciate you. Love you, buddy. The AD Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. It's February 1st, folks. January, I know there was 1,000 days, it seemed like, in January with the weather, the cold, all the craziness, getting, decompressing from the holidays. But you know what, folks? It's a new month. It doesn't have to be a new you. It's just a new month. Each day you can be a new you. It doesn't have to be a new month to do that. So just start one day at a time. Live in day-tight compartments. And at the end of the day, take one mental note and say, did I do something today that took me closer to a goal that I had? Just one thing, not 5, not 6, just one thing. Because it is a new month. You know what? If you've seen this month, be grateful, because as we speak, there is someone getting ready to say goodbye to a loved one. And it's not you if you're listening, so be grateful for it. One day at a time. New month.
All right, Raffy. It's been a pleasure.
It has been, Nicholas.
Really doesn't seem like it's been a pleasure with you two. I mean, he's looking at you, Raff. You're looking at him like you want to punch him into next week. I feel Nick might get punched into March.
I made it.
Come in like a lion, out like a lamb, or in like a lamb, out like a lion?
Go ahead, Raff.
All right, everyone. Have a great day. Be nice to each other, and we will talk tomorrow.
It's not just the big game everyone looks forward to, it's the food. If you're hosting a super party, let Hog Wild Pit Barbecue do the cooking so you can cheer on your favorite team. Slow smoked ribs, beef brisket, pulled pork, hot links, and so much more. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Husker fans, your Nebraska wrestling team is back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center for a Big Ten matchup on Sunday, February 4th against Illinois. The duel begins at 2 p.m., and the first 350 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling pennant. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111. Again, that's huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
We wait all pro football season for the big game, but will you